My name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. I hate Republicans, I hate Trump, and guess what? You got the wrong guy.
Hello again, party people, and welcome back to the channel. This is a longer version of a video that I already played, but this version shows a bit more interesting detail regarding two rogue Pittsburgh motorcycle cops that have now been removed from their bikes by the Pittsburgh Police Department.
The Pittsburgh Police Union is fiercely defending two members, motorcycle supervisors, who were part of the Trump motorcade in Butler and since removed from that unit.
As Mamie Ba reports, there's confusion over whether they should have been part of the security.
So many questions. Were those officers authorized to be there or were they not? The throttling has stopped for two Pittsburgh Police motorcycle supervisors. The executive director of the Citizen Police Review Board tells me they will look into it.
There's a dispute whether they had authorization to be there or if they decided on their own they were going to go. We don't know how they got there.
Here we see the two rogue Pittsburgh cops walking toward Trump's vehicle. The two cops are walking from their motorcycles as it appears that they just arrived. As they approach, they do not know if Trump is dead, so they're coming to see. Neither one of them has a shoulder radio because neither one of them were authorized to be at the rally.
10 motorcycle officers were part of the former president's motorcade Saturday.
Here are the two rogue Pittsburgh cops again. What type of police work do you think they are performing right now? The two cops in green with the rifles don't have a clue who these two Pittsburgh cops are, and they are focused on them and not letting them come any closer. So the two rogue Pittsburgh cops walk away. And as you are about to see, one of these rogue cops doesn't just walk, but runs back toward the guy in the gray suit to report that Trump isn't dead. Now here is one of the rogue Pittsburgh cops running back to report to the guy in the gray suit. And while you didn't see it in the video you just watched, you do see one of the rogue cops wave his hand in the air in the following video clip. So just before approaching Trump's vehicle, one of the two rogue Pittsburgh cops' hand signals toward the guy in the gray suit. Here is the first rogue Pittsburgh cop. Now here is the second rogue Pittsburgh cop as he approaches Trump's vehicle. Now we pick up the two rogue Pittsburgh cops from a different angle as they approach Trump's vehicle. Now after the cops in green would not let the two rogue Pittsburgh cops approach any closer. The two rogue cops walk away. Here is the guy in the gray suit. One rogue cop runs back to report to the guy in the gray suit, while the other rogue cop gets caught by another camera again. This is the rogue cop that you are about to see in the grandstand. Now, as this rogue Pittsburgh cop runs back to report to the guy in the gray suit, the other rogue Pittsburgh cop goes into the grandstand. And since there were two really shady rogue cops at the rally from Pittsburgh, the chances are high that there were more than just two rogue cops from Pittsburgh at President Trump's rally. Here you see Trump was just removed from the stage and is approaching his vehicle. This is when the two rogue cops walk away and one walks into the grandstand. These two rogue Pittsburgh cops were part of the motorcycle cop squad. As you will see, there are other motorcycle cops in the grandstand too, as two people were shot in this grandstand. You will see cops with high shiny boots on, and they are from the motorcycle squad. Some of these cops have Pittsburgh patches on, and all legit cops at the rally have shoulder radios on. But the rogue cops, who were not authorized to be at Trump's rally, do not have a shoulder radio. He's got a radio, so he's legit. This cop has no radio and doesn't even have a cop identification back patch. President Trump needs to find out his name, party people. This cop has a radio, so he's legit. Now this is one of the two rogue Pittsburgh cops that approached Trump's vehicle. It was his partner that I showed earlier who waved his hand in the air, and who ran back to the guy in the gray suit, while this rogue cop with no radio came into the grandstand. Take a good look at him, as President Trump will want his name and badge number. And who is he pointing to now? Was he pointing to this cop? These two Pittsburgh cops carrying the other shooting victim out are legit cops, as they both have radios. And this Pittsburgh cop has a radio, so he is also legit. The two shooting victims were then treated by the crew in this arriving vehicle.
Back it up, guys. Come on. Only a couple yet.
And there is the guy in the gray suit.
Said 2 people got shot.
And there is the guy in the gray suit again.
He's going down! He's dead. I just seen his hair go up. They shot him in the head. He's dead.